So today's show is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30 days free trial by going to howtokillanhour.com/free to get stuck into over 180,000 titles for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. That's howtokillanhour.com/FREE. Freeness.
Are you serious?
This is How to Kill an Hour with myself, Marcus Bronzy.
And me, Ace.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's just throw this in quickly, Ace.
Yeah.
We got a Christmas giveaway to tell you about in a bit, innit?
Very, very excited about this.
Stick around for that, yeah? We got a Christmas bouquet.
Why do we call it bouquet?
I don't know, like, it's like a booty, innit? But I like bouquet.
I don't want to give away the Christmas booty.
Okay, you want to just take all the Christmas booty?
Booty! That's booty. Now, thank you to everybody who's been out there subscribing, rating, and commenting on iTunes. And when you subscribe, don't forget you get exclusive access to new bits from us. First dibs on our competitions and giveaways. And we are collecting up some very, very nice stuff for Christmas to give away. I like giving away free stuff. Just call me the Black Santa. Yeah, so that is coming out real soon. We're going to announce that a little bit later in the show.
Definitely. You can also listen via the Acast app, available for all smartphones. Good thing about Acast is, as well as listening to our podcast, you get loads of interactive links when listening to it. Like, we've got links to videos, pictures, and stuff that we talk about. Probably should put some of the Christmas booty on there, innit?
Can you stop saying that?
Okay.
Right.
Christmas
Stuff.
booty.
Freeness.
Bum.
No, not. But why booty?
Booty. You know,
No.
it's the booty.
I don't know about that stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. Yeah, also, if you want to say hello on social media, you can use the hashtag HowToKillAnHour.
That's right. So hello to DJ MythTime25. Big up to DJ James from London, enjoying another catching up. Oh, sorry, so who says enjoying catching up on? That sounds like bad English, but I'm not here to judge. How to Kill an Hour with Marcus Bronzy and DJ Ace. Go check the podcast, people. Thank you very much. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Shout out to Kirsty, Namaste Donovan on Instagram. Shout out to Lady B Lulu in Sussex.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to I4 Blade, who liked the Killer Magic episode last week. Shout out to Damien from Killer Magic. He did real hypnosis on me, bruv.
Real hypnosis.
Real hypnosis happened on last week's show. You can check that out. And it's not here, but I remember that someone said, did I say this last week? Someone suggested, because we did put it out there a couple episodes ago, for you to suggest what we should be drinking on the Christmas episode. Somebody said Babycham. Have we already said that? Have we addressed that?
We haven't addressed that.
Somebody on social media.
It was Mad News Blog.
Yeah.
Big up to her.
So
she was also telling me that I was a prude because I didn't have the kind of parties that you've had previously. That you explained that you had about 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
I've never had one of them kind of parties. Marcus Bronzy has, and because he has and I haven't, I'm a prude. But we're not going to get into that.
If you want to find about that, you can check out that episode.
Exactly. Babycham. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to drink Babycham. Babysham's like what my mum used to drink back in the day of Christmas. Do they even make Babycham anymore? Is that still about?
I feel like, I don't know, Ace. So I just thought for Christmas we should drink something that we never have drank before. Who knows what would happen if we drank on the Christmas
spirits,
episode?
No joking.
No, like paint stripper. No, but like what would happen if we drank Babycham?
Nothing. We'd just giggle. I think we'd giggle like little girls. I'm not drinking. Didn't Babycham like have like a their logo's like a little reindeer or something?
I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know.
Drink them kind of drinks, fam.
So all right,
I'm not drinking no drink with a reindeer on it.
At the moment, what have we been suggested? B52s and like shots or Babycham?
Nah, man. If it's gonna be like, I understand Babycham with the time of year and stuff.
Yeah,
it's Babycham, yeah. But there's better Christmas drinks.
If you can think of a better drink, please let us know. Hashtag How to Kill an Hour. Also, Ace, this guy called Revitar sent us some fan art. This is sick. Please explain what's going on in this picture. So this is sick.
He's done Marcus Bronzy and DJ Ace as kind of Ryu and Ken.
Yeah.
And I'm Ken, of course, because Ken was better than Ryu.
No, you had the better Nuken, and I had the better Hadouken.
Nah. Ken was always better than Ryu.
Then Ryu?
Yeah.
How?
Ken was better than Ryu. Didn't you always go? Was you always Ryu?
I was Ryu, because Ryu had the Kung Fu. Ryu had the better Kung Fu.
In South London, in the kebab shop, while you're standing there with your 50 pence,
yeah,
you knew that you wanted to be Ken. Nah. Ken, fam?
Nah, it's Ryu.
Nah, it's Ken.
Right.
It's Ken.
Hadouken! I was not gonna lie, when I got the picture, I was like, Revitar, thanks for making me the better character.
Nah. It's all about Ken. Big up to he knew he got the essence of it.
He got it right.
Big up to him.
What I like is that he's kind of got us jumping in the air. But when I look at this picture, which we are going to put on the Acast app, and we'll probably use it as the episode cover in it. You've got to use it for it today. Is that if you imagine, instead of us jumping in the air, we're just standing like that.
Yeah.
We look really awkward. And also, we look like we're kind of just side-eyeing each other as well. Like it's about to go down.
I look like I want to punch in the back of your head.
You are actually.
And you look a bit nervous about it. It's all good.
And I'm about to just let off a fireball somewhere.
Yeah.
If you want to see that picture, check it out. We'll put that on all our social medias as well. Or like I said, the Acast app. Also, a new way for you to get in contact with us, as well as using that hashtag and sending us fan art. Like, you know what? Thank you for that, Revitar, man. That's sick.
That is hard.
Sick. If you want to talk to us, like literally talk to us, go to howtokillanow.com/hi. If you go there, you can record a short question and send it to me or Ace. And if it's good enough, we'll play it on the show and answer it. We'll pop these questions into a new feature we got. It's called Killer Question. Now, time to talk about that booty, Ace.
That's right. Now, we have a very special surprise. Sorry, I sound drunk already. We have a very special surprise in store for the listeners of How to Kill an Hour. Like, it's very big. Tell them about it, Marcus.
Oh my gosh. Yes, since you've been so good to us, it's time we start giving back to you.
That's right.
Starting from now.
It's the show that keeps on giving.
We just keep giving. It's Christmas. And you know what? We've not even apologized.
Oh yeah, we're a day late.
We're
on Black People time today.
Yeah, we will explain about that after we tell you about what you can get. Yeah. Since you've been so good to us, it's time we started giving back to you. Starting from now, well, this Christmas really, with a Christmas giveaway, of course. If you want to win the booty that I'm about to announce, all you have to do is take a screenshot of you listening to How to Kill an Hour, post it online with a hashtag How to Kill an Hour.
That's right. Ladies, if there's cleavage, you'll win. I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking. God, it was a joke. It was a joke.
No, Ace.
It was a joke.
You can't do that again.
Edit that out, please, because they're going to think I'm a slime.
I'm going to leave that in.
It was a joke.
I'm going to leave that disgusting. And we'll announce the winner in 2 episodes' time. Why are we going to announce it in 2 episodes' time? Because that's enough time for you to get the booty in time for Christmas Day.
That's right.
And here's what's in the booty goodies. Can I read out one and you read out one?
All right, go for it.
A numbskull gaming jumper, like the one I'm wearing now.
Yes.
Do you like this?
It's Marcus has got this Christmas jumper on with a PlayStation logo in the middle of it. It looks extremely warm.
It is very warm, but I feel like I like this one because it's kind of like very Christmassy,
right?
But it's got like that old school vibe to it, you know, like PlayStation 1 vibe. Was the first PlayStation? It was grey, wasn't it?
It was grey.
Yeah, so it's like I'm throwing back TBT. In fact, I'm gonna give that one away. Should I take it off?
Please, hopefully you haven't sweated it or anything, done anything.
I might have had a party in it. I might have had a party in it. Please be a party jumper. You get it from that party. Just don't put a blue light on it. No, we give away that one. I like that one, and it's a good size.
Give it away to me.
All right, cool. So a numbskull gaming jumper. Shout out to the people at Numbskull for that.
Numbskull gaming baubles.
That's right. They're going to be Star Wars branded ones.
That's dope.
Star Wars baubles. That's sick. World Rally Championship game. WRC 5.
World Rally Championship 5 t-shirts.
Sick. World Rally Championship 5 car sponge, because why not?
It's a car game.
A car sponge.
Car sponge, why not? Yeah. Official Rugby World Cup game.
Yeah, I think you'd be good at rugby, Ace.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in the States. I'd have definitely played American football. You know why? Because for a big guy, I'm quite quick.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I can't run for long periods of time.
That's American football.
That's American football. Because they start and stop in it. So I got a quick burst, power, energy, bam, like to hit a guy, and then stop.
Ugh,
yeah,
concussion.
I would definitely be an American football player.
It's such a dangerous.
And then when I get injured,
you
go to WWE. That's what they all do.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
The Rock.
Who
else has done that?
Goldberg. Everyone, you know what? All of them, majority of wrestlers were almost in the NFL.
Scary, man.
That's scary.
Also, we've got Turtle Beach X-Wing Star Wars gaming headset. Sick, so you can use that while you're gaming. Awesome.
And we got the Just Cause 3 Collector's Edition.
Ooh.
Yes, which is very exciting. Which includes a replica grappling hook from the game, an art book full of the game artwork, a map of the game, day 1 edition of the game, which means you get a whole heap of extra vehicles and weapons as well.
I'm not gonna lie, that game's sick, you know.
I haven't played it.
It's sick. It's sick. It's just a different kind of game. People that are expecting it to be GTA, it's not that. It's just cause. It's its own vibe of sickness.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's vibey. And also, this is a juicy one, isn't it? An
is.
Nvidia Shield.
Taking the piss.
Yeah, man.
We are taking the piss.
We're taking the piss. An Nvidia Shield, which is basically a streaming games console, right? There are no discs needed. Like, you get me? The games are played at Nvidia's server. So all you have to do is plug this box in and get cracking.
Right.
It's sick, man. You can also use it with your Netflix, YouTube. You can stream 4K. That's like much crisper.
That's crazy.
Than 1080p HD and that. And you can also download Android games too, join up GeoForce, which is Nvidia's streaming membership, and get access to a whole bunch of games, including Batman, Arkham Origins, Borderlands, and Ultra Street Fighter 4, which should include me and Ace in it now.
Yeah,
because
it should.
I think we'd be great secret characters.
100%.
You can also do voice commands with it as well, like, hey, play me some Oscar-winning movies or launch Netflix, and it does all that sort of stuff. Like,
that's dope.
Sick, bruv.
That is absolutely
How have you enjoyed using the Shield, Ace?
Do you know what? I've only just started to get it and stuff. But I think next week I'll have a more in-depth analysis of the Nvidia. I've had a busy week.
Yeah.
I'm totally honest.
Yeah.
What about you? I know that you've gone to town with it.
Bruv, I just enjoyed the fact that it's so small.
Right.
It doesn't I was thinking an extra console, but I think this could be the future of gaming, Ace, because I clocked it straight away. I never have to actually leave my house to get a game, and I don't even have to download the game. I'm playing it straight from the server. So you're kind of streaming the game and playing it.
Yeah.
And say a new version of the game comes out, there's an update. There's no long waiting for the game to download to your console. You just cracking on straight. Plus, we got some more bits which we're waiting on confirmation for.
Yeah.
You can see them in grey, Ace. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can talk about that top one yet.
Yeah, no, let's talk about it. So
let's know, because
let me tell you why I want to talk about it, because then there's extra pressure for whoever's supposed to line me up. I might even say the person's name right now. Can I do that?
Nah. That's mean.
Nah, it's not mean, man.
That's mean, Ace.
No,
we'll leave it. But there's some more stuff. There's some more stuff that could be coming.
Yeah.
Couple bits of small print, though. There'll only be one winner pick from all of you, all right? Just to make that clear. Everyone that puts the hashtag up saying, later, we can't give out 100 of those. And because some of the stuff is a little bit adult, maybe, I was thinking, Ace, maybe whatever we drink on the Christmas episode, we should send a bottle out as well. So if it's Babycham, we can do that.
Let's do that.
I'll decide on whether we do that probably for next week, though, because that's sending alcohol in a post that could go dangerously wrong, couldn't it? But yeah, some of the games are adult anyway. So you need to be of a legal age to play these things and use these things. And this is an explicit podcast, so you should be of a legal age anyway. Tut if you're not. Also, if you're listening to this after the 16th of December, this competition is over. It's done. So don't try and enter it, because you won't win a Christmas booty. And if it's after Christmas, you ain't going to win nothing. Especially if you're listening to this in 2016 in July, you're just catching up with stuff. Sorry, you ain't going to win stuff, bro. Sorry. Once again, if you want to win, all you have to do is take a screenshot of you listening to How to Kill an Hour, post it online with the hashtag How to Kill an Hour, and we will announce the winner in 2 episodes' time. So you have enough time to get the Christmas booty before Christmas Day. Christmas booty, Ace. Booty. Right, let's crack on with the show. How you been killing a bit this week, Ace?
I haven't been killing a bit. This week, I've been gigging, as always, doing some radio, as always. And that's about it, other than just trying to avoid bad news and depressing news, which is kind of impossible right now. Yeah. And I feel like, for me, I need some ideas. You know what? If you're listening out there and you got any ideas in terms of ways to feel better, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like I really do feel like I need a feel good outlet at the moment, in terms of whether it's a hobby, whether it's like some kind of therapeutic bath oil or something. I just need something to make me feel better, man. Because I watch the TV now and the news and the newspaper. It's all depressing, man. What's about to happen? What's happening? I just want to feel better, man.
It's
without trying to make everyone else feel depressed. I'm just saying, like, I'm in this serious need of some feel good stuff.
I think this is the time you should turn to Netflix and just go for just go for a comedy binge.
I don't even know if that's gonna. Maybe.
Or just stop watching the news for a little while.
That doesn't work.
Really?
Nah, because you find out and everybody's talking about the same stuff. which I refuse to talk about on this podcast. But yeah, I just need something like, maybe it isn't a Netflix, or maybe it's a particular game, or maybe it's like without turning to drugs and alcohol.
It's a good time of year to turn to alcohol, though.
Yeah, it is. It
does
definitely.
happen.
But yeah, I just feel like we all need a pickup.
Yeah.
And I'd love to know how everyone else picks themselves up.
Yeah, how do
you know what I mean?
Yeah, how do you pick yourself after you watch the 10 o'clock news?
Yeah.
Or whatever news you watch.
It's just
How do you
heavy,
pick
innit?
yourself? It's deep.
It's just deep.
There's lots going on.
It's heavy, and it's like,
Yeah.
after 10:30, you've finished watching it, you need to pick yourself up. Like, what do you do? Because you can't even, I don't feel like you should go to bed with that kind of stuff on your mind.
Never.
We do. Everyone does it.
It's depressing. Do you know what, Ace? If I'm honest with you, bro, I try and switch off.
Really?
From everything. Like, if I see it, I just try and scroll past it, or I intentionally try not to watch the news, because I feel like, and you know, if you feel like I'm an idiot for this, I feel like if it's that bad, I'm going to find out about it anyway. Right. Someone's going to let me know. But yeah, man, like, because I've been filming all week, I think I could talk about this as well now. I mean, filming all week. I've been on set from 8:30, finishing at 6:30, getting home, learning more lines, going to bed. So I've not really had any time for news, and I've literally just been Netflixing and going to sleep. So I've not felt affected by any of this. In fact, when I landed in the barbershop yesterday, straight from set, just to keep the trim fresh, like, he started talking to me about all this stuff, and I'm like, bruv, you're my barber. Why are you depressing my mind? They were voting about bombing and all this. Nah, man.
You know what,
it's
though?
Terrible.
Something that I do, like, or I try to do, is when it is heavy and when, like, stuff is, like, on top, to remember greater times in terms of in your life. Yeah. And I think, like, music has always been my comforter, innit? Always. Yes. And sometimes I forget about music. It's like, it's gonna sound like the craziest thing, because it's my job, it's what I do every day. I DJ, I'm on the radio, I play music.
What station again?
1Extra, Saturday, Sunday, 6 o'clock, don't know. But I forget where I came from in terms of musically. Yeah. So sometimes you gotta go back to when you first fell in love with the music and what it was and the feeling that you had back then. So, like, yeah, so I've started to listen to music. Even yesterday, do you know what? Something I have done to kill a bit. Sorry to keep that. This is therapy. 1Action Radio 1 are doing this hashtag 1,000,000 hours. So we, as a community, are all trying to put in 1,000,000 hours of volunteer work. So everybody does an hour. Yeah. And we add up all the hours, and the hours will become 1,000,000 at some point, yeah? So we're doing a hashtag 1,000,000, check that out. So my hour I did at Bernardo's, which is a charity shop, and there's loads of Bernardo's everywhere. There's one in Brixton. So I went down to the Brixton Bernardo's, and they're starting a vinyl store, an old vinyl store. So I've gone down there, and they're like, yeah, we've got all these vinyls, we need them to be sorted out. Just go through maybe make up your own section. So it could be like, oh, this is Ace's section. Yeah. Like, pick from here. So I started going through vinyls, and it just reminded me of, like, school and spending my dinner money on vinyls and chatting to the girl with the money in the class, and she'd buy me a vinyl, like, whatever I had to do to get records. No, like, I would go out of my way to get records and do whatever I needed to do to get records. So if there was, like, you know, in school, there was always someone that had money. You know what I mean? And it might just happen to be the pretty girl in the class that had money. And I'd friend up to her, so she'd buy me records. What's the
cheekiest thing you did to get a record?
Yeah, like, I mean, I genuinely go all out to get records. Yeah, I'd make friends to get records. I'd sweet talk to get records. I was a bit of a hoe. You know, I'm not exchanging sexual favors for vinyl or anything, because I was only like 14 or 15 at the time.
A licky for a vinyl.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do any of that. But yeah, like, records were my thing, and they were my drug in my teens, and I just always had to have the tunes, man. And you know what? Like, when you're that age and you want an import, like, which was a record that wasn't released in the UK yet and was imported from the States, could go like up to like £7, £8, £9. For an import. Really? Yeah. For a single, and this is not an album, this is a single for like £9, and this is like in the mid to early to mid 90s. So yeah, and I didn't have a job, and I have to keep asking my mom, and this is one tune. Like, nowadays it's 79p for a tune. Do you know what I mean? If you want to buy it on iTunes, but we would go all out just to get this one vinyl. So yeah, whatever it took is what I do to get records.
And that's good. I like your killer bit for this week. You've been doing some charity work. You've been giving back.
Giving back, man.
That's good, man.
And I don't like to section out one charity, but yeah, big up to the people at Bernardo's. We had a good time down there. They had me, they also had me styling a mannequin.
You were styling a mannequin.
Which was interesting because I'm scared of dolls.
Okay.
And that's a big doll. So yeah,
Are you scared of dolls?
I'm mad scared of dolls. I've always been scared of dolls.
So how did you overcome dressing a mannequin if you were scared of
There's a lot
dolls?
of people there, so I had to just kind of act like it was cool. But
have you noticed in certain countries, mannequins have got batties, boy?
It's mad, isn't it? There are different mannequins in different, like, I don't like mannequins like with the real face.
Okay.
Like this one didn't really have the real face, so it was cool.
Okay.
But I don't like the realer the mannequin, the scarier it is to me.
The one that could just look at you and turn its head and go, hello, Ace.
And was that film from the 80s where the mannequin turned into a real woman? Do you know what film I'm talking about?
I remember it, but I remember it being a bit weird. Like it's kind of like some weird sexual fantasy.
Yeah, it was a bit strange.
Yeah, what was that called?
I can't remember the name. It was a weird film.
Yeah, so that's how you've been killing a bit, Ace. I like that. That's really good.
Yeah, man.
It's so you've been avoiding negativity by being positive.
Avoiding negativity by being positive. It's
cool.
Yeah,
nice.
100%.
Cool. If I'm honest with you, I've just not been plugged in at all. So
at all.
Yeah, man. Because I've just been so busy, man. On actually, you know what? I've been reading a little bit online about how Apple are going to be changing that headphone jack in their next iPhone. Apparently, people keep talking about this like it's some big thing because you know the iPhone jack you use in your phone we've all used for years. Basically, Apple might not be using it on their next iPhone because they want it to be thinner, even thinner than the last iPhone, and they might be using that Lightning port.
I'm surprised they haven't done that already.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for that. And just so you know, there's nothing you can do. If Apple want to do that, we're all going to do it. We're all going to cop the new iPhone.
Right.
Because you will, won't you, Ace?
Of course.
You've already bought the next 4 iPhones, right? Ace is on an iPhone 10 right now. And if I'm honest, it's all to save a millimeter of space. If I'm honest though, Ace, I've been on set, bruv, just working hard on this film, man.
How's that going, man?
Yeah, it's on IMDb now, so we can talk about it. It's on IMDb, so it's on the internet. It's a horror film.
What's it called?
It's called The Risen 2. Don't IMDb it now.
I have to. The Risen
2, yeah.
Oh, so this is a sequel?
Yeah.
How did the first one do?
The first one's not dropped yet.
Oh, so wait, they've shot the first one and the second one?
Yeah.
In the same week?
Not in the same week,
What,
in the same
time.
Yeah, there's the first one. On IMDb, it says it's been shot post production, and we're shooting new one now.
That is sick.
Yeah,
and this is a UK horror film.
Yeah, it's a UK horror film, independent, but it looks good. It looks sick.
You're black though. You're gonna die.
Why does everyone say that for, man? It's why? Why do I have to die? Why?
You're definitely gonna die.
I'm not gonna say whether I do or not, but why? If I happen to die, it won't have anything to do.
You will die
with my skin color. You will die. You don't think I'll survive?
Well, shout out to my mates who just said there's a new theory actually behind that in Hollywood and killing off the black man first.
And what is that theory?
It's actually not. It doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
The Latinos and the Mexicans get killed first.
Oh.
The Latinos and the Mexicans.
That's
cold. Are Latinos Mexican?
No.
You don't ever say that.
Nope.
Okay, sorry. The Latinos and the Mexicans, they go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. The black man the black man is actually surviving more films than usual.
That's good.
If you watch like Jurassic World,
yeah,
the black man survived.
I've not seen all of that yet.
Okay. Well, the black man survives. And they make it look like he's gonna die.
Really?
But he doesn't.
And so everyone's like, so
you might make it. You might just make it.
I know whether
I actually don't think you're going to make it.
I know whether I make it or not, and I'm just not going to tell. Like, big up everyone that's just been going, oh, you're in a horror film. Do you die though? When do you die? I'm like, bruv.
Nah, I don't.
You got to watch it.
I think you're going to die.
Yeah, we'll see. But it's fun, man. It's just like I've only started acting recently this year. I did like a little bit on Kojo's film, The Weekend movie, which is out next year. Some of the CBBC stuff are these kind of acting, but yeah, man, this week I've been properly like learning lines, going on set, repeating those lines, moving my body, expressing myself, being happy and sad.
Moving my body.
Yeah, actors are quite interesting people, bruv.
Really?
Yeah, because they have to focus about themselves a lot. And when you focus on yourself a lot, they're very like self-aware
Okay.
people. So they're like interesting people to be around. They know about themselves. You ask an actor about themselves, they know about themselves, what they're on, where they've been, what their journey is. And they like to write as well.
So is that what you're going to start doing?
What, being a writer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe.
Have you got a film in mind?
Not a film. I got like TV shows in mind.
Really?
Yeah. It's a comedy about two guys that write this podcast, yeah? And they
We'll never make it.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's how I've been killing an hour filming, and I've been avoiding the negativity this week just by having my head down at work because we're on set 8:30. We're not really with our phones that much. Maybe a cheeky WhatsApp at lunchtime,
Right.
And getting home, learning lines, going to bed. So that's how I've been avoiding the trouble that's been going on this
Is
week.
there like actor camaraderie?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
bare love on set, man.
There's-
Yeah, there's a lot of love. There's no like people just in their trailer not talking to anyone else,
Right.
stuff like that. Now we all sit, eat together, bust jokes together. There's a lot of jokes in between takes as well because you need to keep the energy levels high. The director and producer, Taliesin and Matt Mitchell, they're just jokers, man. Like they are absolute jokers. And I didn't realize they're quite comfortable within themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, but so you'd think that they're quite unassuming, but both of them are like into MMA. They can fuck you up. Like
Seriously?
between sets, they were showing me like how to block an elbow and how to like block and return a punch. And you know when someone's showing you something and they're just fluently stronger than you,
Yeah.
and you're quite intimidated by the fact you just feel like they could just punch through you. That's what it was like. It was crazy.
You look concerned as well, like they actually did that to you.
Brother, I'm a little bit concerned. Anyway, let's hop on with the main bit of the show. That's how I've been killing some time this week. Ace, this annoys me. How annoying is the occasional splashback that you get off the urinal? You know when you want to piss and you're stream strong and you get the bounce back onto your fresh gums?
I haven't really had to deal with that for a while. I think I've learned the technique is to how not to get splashback.
What's the technique?
You just don't give it the full force. You kind of just ease it out rather than splash it. And then there's a certain place you kind of got to hit. On
The angle.
piano. Yeah, the angle that you hit as well.
Maybe I'm not mature enough to know about this angle because I'm like,
You're getting a lot of splashback.
sometimes I'm getting that splashback and I'm not happy because I might be wearing some new jeans and I don't want to smell like wheat on my jeans.
You shouldn't.
It's not a good look.
It's really not good. That's
But-
not sexy.
But some physicists called Truscott and Hurd, they may have found a new way to prevent splashbacks at urinals. It's called the urinal black hole. It's an insert,
Yeah.
which is designed specifically to prevent splashback. Yeah, it's a design that uses like lots of these little pillar things and creates pools of pee at the bottom of these pillars. Basically, it just kind of breaks up your wee as it goes into the urinal and stops it splashing back. And they've also, bruv, they've taken it to new levels. They found this certain type of super absorbent moss that exists, yeah, in really dry places. And they're looking at trying to put this super moss into this splashback protector, this black hole for wee. And they found a material called Vantablack, which is the darkest material ever made. It doesn't let any light out. So they're going to see if it can stop water droplets from coming out
Wow.
to save splashback, Ace. A black hole for wee, in other words, Ace.
I don't know, man.
Would this help you, Ace?
No.
Really? It would help me.
I mean, yeah, it would help you. I just have to question like the thoughts of a scientist who is obviously like considerably more brainy than the average person.
Yeah.
And who could probably wipe out certain diseases,
Yeah.
Make life a lot easier for us. Why this? Like, and this is they probably take a month to work this out. Like, why this? Why invent something to stop splashback?
Why not?
But why though?
But because this is an issue. Like, think about the men that have lost confidence thinking that, wow, I had asparagus for dinner last night and now I'm going to smell like wee asparagus. I didn't hydrate myself properly, so it wasn't like a nice, refreshing wee. It was a thick yellow wee I got splashback from. Think about this, Ace.
No.
Applications,
Go and
the
cure
lives this can
common
save.
cold, mate. Splash, come on, man.
People like.
You can do something better with your time.
You never had a horrible splashback story?
No.
Never.
Not horrible enough that it's going to destroy my day.
Do you remember that episode of Friends where Joey wants to kiss a girl in the New Year's? They're like doing it. It's a New Year's party, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then no, they're filming a New Year's advert or TV show, and they're like pretending it's New Year's, and Joey's wants to kiss a certain girl, but the director keeps putting another person with this girl he wants to kiss. So when they're in the toilets, Joey splashes him all over his crotch when they're washing their hands. And the director goes, "What have you done?" He goes, "He's peed his pants."
That's hilarious.
So you never had a story like that?
I've never had a story like that. I can honestly say I have never had a story like that.
Why hasn't this been invented sooner though, Ace?
Because it's no. Why would you want to invent this? Why? It's not. It doesn't need. It's not. It's something that is super needed. Would you pay for this?
If it would kept my toilets clean, if I had a nightclub and it guaranteed there wasn't going to be splashback all over the place, like from thousands.
If you've
of people.
got a nightclub, I guarantee that's not going to stop splashback. Have you seen nightclub toilets before? People just go in the toilets and piss anywhere.
So imagine if you
toilet man.
So imagine if you lined the whole place up and the toilet man with this absorbent material, it would smell so fresh.
I don't know.
All right, let's move on. I mean, what would you invent if you had brains like that, where you could create a black hole for we?
If I had brains like that, I would invent something. I mean, what would I invent? I mean, the best inventions are inventions that save time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things that you just get things done a lot quicker. Like, everybody wants to get somewhere quicker. Everybody doesn't want to. I mean, if we could have instant cooked food without, do you know what I mean?
Microwave.
Yeah, even more instant than that.
What, like, bing?
Like, bing.
Straight away. Healthy food as well.
Healthy food as well. You know what I mean? If you can get to somewhere quicker without it being dangerous. Well, those are inventions that make sense to me.
All right.
Rather than pissing somewhere that it gets absorbed.
Should we move on then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
What would you invent though?
I'll probably invent what Volvo invented.
What's that?
Microsoft and Volvo teamed up to make this thing called a HoloLens. It's like a virtual reality holographic lens, yeah. It's coming to Xbox apparently in the future, and it projects images onto the walls and floor of the room that you're in using a special headset, and you can interact with games.
That's dope.
I think it like extends the TV, if I'm right in thinking.
So yeah. Your wall is now the television.
Maybe it could even be in free floating space if you're wearing a headset, right?
What do you mean? Explain that.
You could be looking at stuff in augmented reality. So like, for example, they're thinking of Volvo using it to show their car safety features. So like collision avoidance and all these customizable options like colors and stuff in the car. You put the headset on and you see your car. Like, can I put purple bumpers on it, please? And you can see it. Or like, can I see what the interior is like and stuff like that.
That's sick.
That's what I'd invent.
Would you use that? I would 100% use that.
Do you think that'd help? That'd help them sell cars as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, can I see what that's like in purple, please, or gold?
Yeah. Because sometimes, like, you think a certain car color is good. Especially, like, if you bought a car, not bought a car online, but you've found a car online that you want to buy and you go and see it and it just looks totally different. Have you ever done that?
Some guys are so creative, like, with taking a picture which shows every angle of the car except for the scratch and dent in the side.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
That'd be good. And people that make really bad options, like with car colours, if you've got a Lamborghini, you can paint that whatever you want. Whatever colour. That can be purple, 100%. Yellow with purple spots because it's a sick car. Micra, maybe just go with a red, black, blue. Keep it simple.
Shout out to my boy. My boy's got a yellow Puma.
A Ford Puma.
Yeah, and he bought it because it was cheaper because of the colour.
Yeah.
It's bright yellow. Like
how yellow is yellow?
Like Little Miss Sunshine yellow. Like super yellow.
I would expect a chick to be in that car.
Yeah, and he bought it because it was a lot cheaper than because of the colour. And yeah, we just cuss him all the time about his yellow Lambo. Is
he a thuggy kind of guy?
No,
though?
He's not.
Oh, that's all right then.
He's yeah. So I mean, yeah, he pulls it off because he's kind of like that. He's quirky.
Okay, quirky.
He's an actor as well. So yeah,
is
you
it?
know those quirky actors.
Boy, I don't know. There's a lot of conversations on set this week. They go, because we're actors, and I'm like, yeah. Anyway, all right, that's sick, man. What else could we use this tech for? Like, I'm thinking gaming straight away. Obviously, Microsoft involved. I would like to sit in a car and drive it. For example, when I'm playing, World Rally Championship 5, that would be sick.
So you got a headset on, but you're actually in a car.
That would be sick. That'd be sick. I could see the road.
Yeah.
Imagine GTA.
GTA would be sick, especially like when you go to the strip club.
I was thinking more when people are like shooting at you over your shoulder.
When you get to the strip club, you can have that real intense lap dance.
Maybe if you like had a gesture where if you threw your hand out, it'd throw some ones as well.
Yeah, it could do all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Do you do that at GTA? Did you go?
don't.
I've gone to the strip club in GTA every time.
Really?
Just to walk around. And
I've
cause
never
a bit of hassle.
understood why people do that and accost prostitutes and stuff. Why? Like, why would you go in a game and buy sexual favors?
You don't see anything really.
It's weird. Well, it's weird. Like, why is that fun?
Because like it's like you're living vicariously through someone else. It's like in GTA you could have girlfriends in San Andreas. San Andreas, yeah. You could have girlfriends, and you could have like 3 girlfriends at the same time. Take one to the cinema, take one for food, make their happiness level up. People like that sort of stuff. These games like that, The Sims and stuff like that. It's quite immersive, man.
It's deep, man. I've never understood like calling a prostitute over. Like, I've seen it. I've seen someone do it, and then they get a quick little bit of action while their face is in your lap, and then
shoot them and get the money back.
Yeah,
that's the bet. Everyone has done that. Has then run them over, shot them, and then got the money back.
It's so wrong.
Good old GTA.
Good old GTA.
Anyway, Ace.
Yo.
Would you go to space?
Yes.
You would?
100%.
I thought you wouldn't have, because they're looking at making a space lift. I actually know about this because of some children's stuff that I was doing, like where we actually had to talk about this. I actually know quite a lot about this. A space elevator, that's how they're thinking of getting people out to space.
Explain that, please.
In a sort of commercial way. So they've decided, they've worked out how to make this sort of, it's kind of like a rope or a pole, but something that goes all the way up into space. This super strong material. We're talking like it's made out of the strongest stuff known to man. And they're thinking of making a space elevator which just rolls all the way up to space and comes back down again. They originally had the idea in 2003. They shelved it after the Columbia disaster, but they're getting back into it. If it works, then they'll have a 62,000 mile high cable that doesn't snap under its own weight, and they've got the material ready. I actually do know that they've only made like a couple of inches of this material, so they've got to make a lot more of it to 62,000 miles, and having only a couple of inches isn't enough. But would you go up in this lift?
No.
See,
Nah, I wouldn't.
Why not?
I would definitely fly to space, but I'm not going up in a lift.
You would rather fly in a ship which is full of stuff that could explode, like this liquid fuel that can just blow up at any
100%.
point, than stretch.
Lifts can stop and
And
no.
Oh, getting stuck halfway between
Getting
floors.
stuck halfway and
elevator man's got. How would the elevator maintenance man come up? They'd have to be they'd have to make 2 of them.
How big is this lift? Do I have to stand in it with loads of people?
Are there stairs? Would they have to have emergency stairs? That's a long stair ride.
And I'm just imagining a lift, in a rod that is attached to the earth. I'm just thinking of a rod that's coming off the earth.
That's right.
It doesn't feel safe.
It's swinging. I'd have a go.
It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel safe at all. Whereas a spaceship is just flying there. We're just going there. Bam. We're in space.
But
I don't want to be in an elevator going.
But you'd be connected to home.
No, because and then it's like, what if that breaks and then everybody underneath it is in trouble?
Yeah. I don't
like the lift. I
Maybe
want to
it could turn into a spaceship if it broke.
I just want to fly.
You just want to fly.
Yeah.
Fly away.
I just want to fly, man.
What would you do? Maybe it's quite inviting to alien species. They'd be like, right, now they've got a little lift. They can just fly down to our atmosphere and just hop in the lift and get the rest of the way.
In aliens?
Yes.
Really?
If we live in a universe this big, this is so massive, there has to be other life forms, even if it's just a flower on another planet.
I agree.
But there's definitely got to be aliens out there that could, come out and check us.
You think there's like humans or they look different?
If it's in this universe, they could be like humans. Depends how far evolved they are. They could have passed that stage where they're sort of human-like, and they might just have like no mouths and talk with their brains like telepathically to each other.
Talk with their brains?
Yeah, like telepathically talk to each other. So
that.
No?
Do you know why? Because that means that people can read what you're saying.
Hack
what you're
your
thinking.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your thoughts are not. Sometimes thoughts need to be just thoughts.
Could you imagine a world where everyone could hear everything you were thinking? How dangerous.
Everyone would be dead.
Everyone
would be dead. There would be no friends. Like no friends, no friends. Like how many times have you thought bad things about your friends, your family. You don't mean it. It's just a thought.
You've heard that little
If they
kid.
hear
I wish mum would
Exactly.
die. Yeah.
Like, there'd be no. Sometimes thoughts are there to just stay in your brain. Like, there are some unfortunate people that can't decipher the two. Like, their thoughts and their mouth are the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I
There's
mean?
some people
Whatever
like
they're
you
thinking, they
when you've
gotta
had a
say.
drink.
Yeah, me when I've had a drink. They're like my mouth and my brain. One is one. What I'm thinking is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I try not to drink often. But yeah, it's important that you can keep your thoughts in your head.
Yeah. I would love to know what other people are thinking
I
for the
wouldn't.
day. But I think I could take it.
I don't. I think I'd probably be punched at least 4 people in the face every day. At least.
And it's probably
at very least.
It's probably the person you least expect it. Hey, Ace, how are you doing? You're looking great today, man.
Bang! I think I don't know what you're thinking. Just punching Uber drivers in the back of their head.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to know.
There'd be so many slaps in the workplace from women as well if they could see what was in
100%.
men's heads.
Oh my goodness.
Disgusting.
No one would get any.
Do you reckon?
I don't think guys would get any. Because let's say like you are that scumbag and you're saying whatever it takes to get with that woman.
Yeah.
And she knows this.
Yeah.
You're not getting any. And as well, if we're totally honest, yeah, when you first meet like somebody you're attracted to, you give them the best version of you.
Of course.
Even with some extra bits. And so if she knows what you're thinking,
Yeah.
then you're not going to get through.
Yeah, you give them
That would actually wipe out the entire human race. Because there'll be no babies made.
Wow, because there'd be that first impression ruined. Because the first impression
Ruined.
would be like, hi, nice to meet you. My name's Marcus. When in your head you're going, "Gah!"
Exactly. Oh, look at her. Exactly.
Hi, my name's Natasha. Yeah, I bet your name's Natasha.
No one wants to know what everyone's thinking.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's not. It
Yeah,
is really not.
that's crazy, man.
It's not the one.
How's your 4G at the moment, Ace?
A bit dead, if I'm honest.
I feel like my internet on my phone's getting really bad.
I do as well. I agree. What's going on with that?
I always feel like they slow us down right before they let us know about something new.
Right.
And in Australia, some guys have been working. Well, it's actually Ericsson and Telstra. Ericsson. I remember Ericsson. They used to make phones, didn't they? Yeah, they've managed to pull over 1 gigabyte a second over 4G.
Right.
Yeah, so I reckon 5G could be on the way. 5G.
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 Any idea when that's coming?
Boy, I don't know, but could this be the end of Wi-Fi? If you could get 5G on your phone, would we even need fiber optic internet?
That's a good point.
5G, 1 gigabyte a second. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
That's a lot of data. You could stream loads with that at the same time.
But in terms of Wi-Fi, you're still gonna. It's not killing out your data, innit?
Do you reckon it'd be really super expensive? Because 4G,
it'll be mad expensive.
I don't know any unlimited 4G plans yet. You
Exactly.
know?
5G is gonna be mad expensive.
5G, but I like that. 5G.
Yo, 5G.
5G. Yeah, that's like, if you're listening in the States, like some of our listeners, how is your like data out there? Because they roll with data differently out there. I heard plans like on the internet, on the radio, where they were saying like your data that you use for like downloading apps, WhatsApping, that's one thing, but you get unlimited streaming data.
Oh wow,
That's sick.
that is sick.
So you can rinse
Yeah, but they got
Spotify.
weird phone program. Like for instance, like when someone calls you in the States,
Yeah.
that eats out your minutes.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it's insane. So like you've got like on certain plan. I don't know if it's every plan, but like I know my cousin had a plan where if he receives a call, that eats out his minutes.
Is that in Montreal?
No, this is New York.
New York?
Yeah.
What? This is why it's all about having your unlimited plan. Yeah, for everything. Pay a bit more every month. You just know what's. That's why I have to be like that, man. Apart from now, I got the 4G, 30 gig, and I'll just like rinse that every month.
You got 30 gig?
Yeah, and I buried it a couple times.
Serious?
Yeah,
I
man.
don't even know what I'm on. I know like a few months ago I had 10 gig and I was rinsing that in the first week.
Yeah, crazy, man. Do you think you'd ever need 5G or yet? Do you
Yeah.
feel like you need really like? Would you just have it?
I'm just an advocate for faster internet all the time.
Yeah. It's never fast enough.
It's never fast enough.
Why?
It's crazy. You know what's funny? It's like our kids, we're going to be like 40 years old, 50 years old. And our kids are going to be like, what, you lot had 4G? 4G. And they're going to be looking at us like how we used to look at people that used to use like dial-up internet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, they're going to be on like 24G and we're going to be on like, yeah, back in our day, we had 4G.
Yeah, we had...
And they were like, 4G?
What was before? Was it WAP?
WAP. W-A-P. And you never knew what that was.
I had no idea what that was. Wireless
WAP.
Access Protocol.
Yeah.
I don't know, bruv. WAP.
No, but dial-up was the one where, oh my diddy. Remember, like, you had dial-up internet and like no one could phone the house while you was on the internet. So it would just cut off it would take like 3 days to download a movie.
A song.
Just leave it on while you went to school and came back.
I remember being on Napster getting excited because I downloaded 3 tunes.
Big up to the Song Spy crew.
Yeah, wow. Song Spy.
Remember Song Spy?
Song Spy.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Go on, explain Song Spy because people might not know about that.
Song Spy basically was this like a file sharing website where you could just have any tune. Like every tune was on there and you just get it for free basically. People were sharing their files on their computers. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Start and end of the music industry making sales.
Was literally the start of the end.
Wow.
Song Spy, LimeWire,
Kazam.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you just got those cheeky people that just you download a virus instead of a tune.
Yeah,
why
exactly.
did you? Why?
That's
Why?
horrible.
Killed my computer loads of times. Anyway, Ace, this might be quite close to your heart actually. What I'm about to talk about, the BBC. It's official, isn't it? BBC Three's going online, right?
Yeah.
March 2016. British Broadcasting Association, BBA. The British Broadcasting Corporation.
Yes.
Is going to be taking a channel that's quite liked in the UK.
Very liked, I'd say.
Very liked. And it's like where they introduce a lot of new comedy, I feel, and they have good documentaries. BBC Three, they're putting it online only.
Yeah.
And like there's been some massive shows come off BBC Three, you know, like Gavin and Stacey, Little Britain. And they're saying moving it online is going to help to attract more viewers because that's where youngsters are on. And it saved them like millions of pounds. And they're saying they're going to put all their long form content, like their chunkier shows, on BBC 1 and 2, the TV channels. Like,
right.
How do you feel about that, man?
I'll be honest, I don't think it's as big a deal as people are saying. I think everybody's got a laptop, everyone's got a device to stream things. I think a lot of us watch TV online anyway. I don't think there's a lot of people that don't watch live television.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that huge of a deal.
I don't remember when I last watched live television.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't really watch The X Factor.
Yeah.
And The Voice. I'm not really into. I'm a celebrity, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll watch it if it's on, but I won't hunt for those. I don't think I've watched live television. When did you last watch live television?
I can't remember. Even
sports, maybe. Yeah. Like a boxing
sports
match.
live, definitely live. But even like yesterday, I like The Apprentice. I love The Apprentice. And it was like, what time was it? It must have been about 9:30 and it starts at 9. And I wasn't at home, but I wanted to watch it. So I started watching it online. I just like from the beginning as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think, and you know what I do like about watching live TV, which I don't watch anymore, is the Twitter rants and everybody gets in on it on Twitter, and the Twitter commentary is a lot. But
so you sit there with your laptop open.
Some people are very funny with it as well, like especially like X Factor or Take Me Out used to have the best commentary ever. But I don't watch live TV. I watch it online. I watch catch up, or I've recorded it on Sky Plus. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. If there's something you really like on BBC Three, you'll find a way to watch it.
Yeah. Do you think that more TV channels are going to be going that way then in the future?
Probably.
Yeah.
Very, very possibly. A lot of people got internet TVs now as well, so you can watch it on your TV anyway. So
yeah, they've got like you can log into Netflix.
Yeah.
But they've got like the Chromecast plugged into the side of their TV on the USB.
Exactly.
That's sick as well, you know, Chromecast.
Serious.
Literally, you can sit there. If you've got an Android, I think you just flick up on your phone and it goes on your TV. If you've got an iPhone, for example, I was on my iPhone yesterday watching I was watching some old school program called Red Dwarf. Watching that, and I just saw a little I was looking at my phone, the Chromecast was on. I was like, wow, if I push this little button, it just Chromecast straight away.
That's
and it's
hard.
just simple, it's streaming.
That's hard.
So yeah, man, it's cool, man. I mean, like, it's interesting because Netflix is starting to like, and they're like the king of streamers, right?
Yeah.
For TV. They've started funding their own films and stuff like that as well. So as well as TV, do you think this could be the end of cinema eventually as well? Because
No.
why leave your house when you can watch it indoors? I've got a big 4K TV, got popcorn.
Nah, I
3D.
think cinemas are always going to be popping.
Yeah, why?
Cinemas are because it's like it's a good night out, innit? Whether it's like you and your mates or you and a girl or whatever, like it's just a good evening. It's a good way to enjoy your evening. It's a good way to watch a film. I don't think cinemas are ever going to die.
Really?
Like even now, like a lot of people watch films online, like new films as well. But cinema's still popping. Like the box office numbers don't lie. Do you know what I mean? So I do think, I think there's loads of reasons why it could die, but it hasn't. So I don't think like the technology is gonna make it die.
So cinema's still got legs because it's an event.
Like man, them still want to sit in the dark with a girl at times. You know what I mean? And it not be as bait as I'll come to my house and Netflix and
You get a cheeky bum squeeze.
yeah, like so. I can't imagine. I don't think cinema should have anything to worry about.
For your own perverse reasons, or just
No, just in general.
Alright, cool.
I just don't, man. I think like cinema's a good night out, man.
So do you think there'll ever not be live TV? Do you think it will just all be on demand, or will there always be a
I think it
service
will always be live TV.
for like what, like news and stuff?
No, because I think as well, like although we don't watch live TV, I think there is something in everybody watching something at the same time, especially like with spoiler alerts now and everything.
Yeah,
There is something in like, everybody's watching, like 9 o'clock, everybody's watching this or watching that, or this final. There's always a reason for live TV. So I can't imagine it going.
really.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I just feel like I'm not sure. Like, there's that Idris Elba film on Netflix that's come out.
Yeah, I heard that's sick.
I'm about to watch that. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Actually, talk about that next week as Kill a Bit. I mean, I don't know. I feel like for us maybe it's a thing, but for the younger generation that maybe have grown up with streaming and cinema, they might feel more comfortable at home. And it, like, there's this whole thing, Netflix and chill. That's like the new thing. Before it was, oh, what, you're taking her to the cinema? Now it's Netflix and chill. I don't know. I feel like maybe cinema, it's a great experience, but once everyone's got a little 4K TV in their house,
I don't agree.
big popcorn.
Like, Netflix and chill isn't a new thing. Like, who has not invited a girl over to watch some DVD?
A DVD.
Yeah.
And before, no, it was come and watch something. Yeah, it was DVD.
It was DVDs.
Yeah. A movie. Come over and watch a movie.
Come over and watch a movie. Like, what you got? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think Netflix obviously has got the variety and like the choice and the options, but it's not a new thing to have people over and chill and it turned into something else while watching it. That's not new. That's been going on forever.
What did they do before VHS? Come over and I'll cook you dinner.
Watch TV, innit? We're like, yeah, like Soul Train's on tonight. Come over, let's watch it. That was it. That was Netflix and chill. 100%.
Do you know, like, in this is a quick digression. You know, like in I feel like this is in a lot of American TV shows. Like, a guy will invite a woman over for dinner and he'll be like chopping tomatoes while chatting her up, and he'll like ask her to help and she'll start chopping ingredients. I don't know anyone that's ever actually really done that.
No.
Have you?
No. Maybe that's an American thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you want to help me? Yeah. Do you want to help with the salad? It's always the salad. Yeah, just chop those tomatoes. Yeah, about this big.
Nah.
Nah?
I don't know.
All right, cool. This next thing, I like it, Ace, but it annoys me because people are naming things with cooler names that kind of make you think that there's something that they're not. Like, people kind of give you a sick name for something and it's not. And Tats.
What the hell
Tech
is that?
Tats. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? Tat, like a tattoo that's technological.
Okay, yeah.
That's what you're thinking straight away. Created by Chaotic Mean Studios. Tech Tats are not tats.
What are they?
They're like these special inks that they can paint onto the body, and instead of actual tattoo inks, they sit on the surface of your skin, so they're not permanent. So I don't know why they call them tech tats, but these are kind of sick though. They're developed for medical purposes. They can measure your heart rate, blood pressure, early signs of fevers and other vital signs by painting these things on and putting circuit boards on them. They're basically like a fitness tracker, but updated. They're like on your skin, out the way. There's no straps or anything. You know, other fitness trackers you've got to put on, take off. You can log them in your iPhone or smartphone app, and they're mainly for medical people, but they could be adapted for things like wallet. They could be like, you know, instead of Apple Pay, it could be like wrist pay instead. Would you be on that? Would you be up for trying that?
Without getting too deep, no.
Really?
Yeah, because this is all like the beginning of them inserting chips in us and stuff.
What, like? Oh, you mean like tracking devices?
Yeah, this is like, first it's on your skin, then it's in your skin.
Then it's in your brain.
Then it's like, no, I'm not on it. Like, I saw a video this week of this woman who has, I think it was like Sweden or something, she had a chip inserted in her arm. So that she could just log in at work. It's like, really? Like, just for that? What if you got sacked tomorrow, fam?
Yeah.
Like,
no one can put your pay, no one can clock you in early.
So it was like, oh, just so that she can clock in and clock out. I'm like, what's going on? Like, really? He's like, come on. Like, it's not to do anything else but that. And so I feel I feel like that in itself is a step towards that. So I'm not on it.
So you think first things first, you're thinking abuse of the system could happen straight away.
It is going to happen. I don't even like to sign up for store cards, bro.
They use that data, you know.
Exactly. I don't like, have you got a Tesco? Sorry. Yeah. Have you got like a Tesco's card, or have you got what do they call them? Them points cards?
Yeah,
I don't even
club cards. Club cards.
Because like, I feel like they want to know everything about what you're doing, where you live, what you're eating, allow me in it. So now you're saying there's like this thing that they can put on your arm, and then like the data goes to your phone. I don't want any of that.
Check this, Ace. In America, Walmart, this is in a book called The Power of Habit that I read. It's an amazing book. Walmart were using data that people purchased and putting it into a big machine to sort of work out and getting people to fill in information forms. And they worked out, for example, pregnant women would buy this, or a man that's just split up from his wife would buy this, or women that are expecting to have a baby.
Crazy.
Or a woman will be in the first, second or third trimester and then send them vouchers to buy for stuff that's appropriate for them.
That's crazy.
A guy called in or emailed in flipping out at them saying, you sent my daughter who's like, for example, 16 years old. I might not be banging with the date, 17, 18, but you sent my daughter who's blatantly young all these vouchers for nappies and, you know, like prams and stuff. You're encouraging her to, you know, go out there and have unprotected sex, you know. And they were like, oh, really, really sorry. Turned out a few days later that she actually was pregnant, bruv.
Wow.
So they just clocked from what she'd been purchasing.
Wow.
They'd used that sort of information to work out, wow, you know what, she's probably pregnant, you know.
Nah, I don't like it.
You know, subtle things like a pregnancy test and then another pregnancy test. It's crazy, man.
So I think it's very intrusive, and I think it's just a sign of things to come. So I'm not really on it.
What about for health benefits though? Wouldn't you like to know if your blood pressure was a bit high or you was getting a fever? Like, wouldn't it be great to know you know what, my body temperature is a quarter of a degree higher than it should be. I'm coming down with something. Let me get out of work early, get rid of this cold before it's too late.
Just like, what happened to just know it, like feeling sick and then going home and chilling out? What about doctors and getting some pills or whatever? Like, that's easy enough. I don't know. I think it's way too intrusive, man.
You wouldn't use it for paying and stuff like that?
No.
Would you wear something? If it was a tap that you could wipe off, would you be all right with that?
I don't know, man.
You really don't seem keen.
Nah, I'm not keen at all.
Where's the limit for you? What, Apple Pay?
Even Apple Pay, I think, is a bit too intrusive.
Because all that data is in your phone with your thumbprint.
Man, with your thumbprint and your data. Like, it's way too much, man. It's way too much. Like, nah. And then it's going to go from your phone to being on you to being in you. I'm not on it.
Do you think this is sort of feeding into our whole love of being logged in and plugged into everything at the same time then?
Yeah. It's just everybody wants, it's convenience, isn't it?
Because people would love, I know there's a bunch of people that would love Facebook to automatically check them into places as they walked in and stuff like that.
It's convenience.
And you would say no to convenience.
Yes.
And you'd like a bit more craziness.
I'd say no to convenience if it means I get to keep my privacy.
Yeah, privacy's a bit overrated though, Ace, sometimes.
No, it's not.
No?
It's not. It's really important. It's really important. It's extremely important. Especially like there's ways people like I found ways of cheating the system, found ways of frauding people, of like your privacy is super important.
It is. It is. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out. If they brought tech tats here, I'll probably try it out for a little while, but I don't know about putting stuff in me.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
with
that's
you.
happening. That's going to happen soon. Yeah.
Unless I'm a secret agent. If you want to hire me, MI6, let me know. I'm down. Right, let's lighten it up a bit before we get out of here. Formula E. Do you know what Formula E is?
No.
Formula E is an electric version of F1. It's helping to promote cleaner energy. So it's like all the less noise, speed, which I think is why people like F1.
Right.
But Formula E. But two firms are set to launch a racing series for autonomous electric cars. So it's going to be called Robo'Race. Cars that race without people in it.
That's dope.
First race is planned in 2016-17 season, lasting an hour and taking place just before they do the Formula E race using all the same tracks. They're going to be having one team that are crowdsourced in an attempt to discover independent talent, as well as all the big boys getting involved. You know, there's like McLaren, F1, that sort of stuff. And they all have to use the same autonomous vehicles. They have to use AI and real-time computing to make the cars faster than each other. Have I made sense there? I feel like I've just said a lot of words.
No, kind of.
Would you watch that? Would that be exciting for you? Like,
no. No, but do you know what was exciting, which is similar to that, but not, was Robot Wars.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
That was sick.
Yes, I was gonna say like other. Should we bring that back?
Yeah,
can we campaign bring back Robot
I want to
Wars?
see them race.
Ace, what was Robot Wars? Just in case.
Robot Wars. It was basically a program that used to come on where all these geeks would make their own robots. And they would get their robots to fight other robots, and that would include like having a chainsaw on your robot, or having an axe on your robot, or building a robot with the capacity to flip another robot. And it was just like last robot standing kind of thing. Sick.
And they had like at the end it was a final battle, wasn't it?
Yes.
But before that they had like all these rounds. They had house robots as well that were like super. They were like bigger, stronger, faster, better. Matilda with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Sir Lancelot.
Yeah.
He had this big claw that could basically cut your robot. He was unfair. He just used to cut robots in half and they'd be on the floor in pieces.
They even had a ref bot. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Sick. And yeah, they were like robots with flamethrowers. And like between rounds, they only had a few hours to like fix everything up.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of sick.
It was a sick program.
That'd be more fun than Formula E. What other sports could we like make like that?
I think it can only work with combat sports. I think anything else would be like, I don't want to see robots racing. I think that's boring. Golf. Even like I don't even really want to see robot team sports like football.
It does exist. Robot football exists.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being fun to watch though.
I think the thing that makes football fun is the personality, playing in that sort of stuff.
So I think it can only work with combat sports such as Robot Wars, MMA, boxing, wrestling, whatever it takes. You know what I mean? Where it's two robots just getting it in.
Getting it
on. That's something else.
Robot porn.
Yeah,
okay.
And one robot comes out on top. You know what I mean? I think that's having a lot of pause moments there. I think that's the only way that it can win. One robot dies, one robot lives. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Oh man, all right. What about boxing?
Yeah, boxing, definitely. Anything that where it's like one robot can just get annihilated and one is the winner. You know what I mean? MMA, anything really like combat related.
They'd start getting more and more realistic over the years though, Ace.
Yeah, because I don't like real robots. Have you seen not real robots, all they are real robots, but I don't know if the Japanese or the Chinese that are making these robots that look like people, like real people.
Those scary looking,
like real. You can't even tell that they're not actually human. There was like this video of this woman robot the other day, and I couldn't watch it because it was that scary. She looked that real. Oh, and
she talks as well.
Yes, and she was sitting in a chair. I was like, I don't like it. So if people started using those for like robot wars, I would not watch that.
Really?
Nah, man. So what? Like you're gonna watch this woman get her face like flamethrowed and die. it wouldn't act. But it's cool. She's a robot. No, it's not cool. Like, she looks real. I don't like that.
But how comes when you watch horror films, you're all right with that then? Because that looks real.
Yeah, but it's a film, innit?
Why? I still don't get. I'm never gonna get this, bro.
There's some things I'm scared of, and there's something I don't mind horror films. I hate dolls. I hate wax figures. I hate statues.
Okay, statues.
Yeah, you know, like I can't. You know, like East Central London. For anyone that doesn't know, like East Central London is like old London.
Yeah,
and there's statues everywhere.
Yeah,
it's like gargoyles and stuff.
Yeah, like the old, like sort of like they look like they're like government buildings and sort of like courthouses and stuff.
Statues everywhere.
So you know, like a gargoyle then.
Yeah, I don't like those. Like if I'm coming out there, and this was the time when like in East Central was the only time that only place you could play urban music in clubs.
Yeah,
like West End was just not having it, so it was like everyone would go over to East Central and have Bank and those kind of areas. And you come out of the rave at 4 a.m. and there's just statues everywhere. I hated it, proper hated it.
I find that so funny. There was like all this like sort of funky house, like urban music, and then you'd come out and you'd feel like you've got to go work.
Exactly.
You'd feel like, all right, is it time for work? I need to be in an office or something.
You know what I mean?
So long story short, we up for robot warring. Bring back Robot Wars. We need to talk to Craig Charles.
Yeah, 100%.
Who used to narrate it? Wasn't it Dr. Fox?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The narration was sick. Oh my gosh, he's tearing off his head. Rah! Yeah, we need that. Robot Wars back, but not hyper realistic stuff. So flamethrowers. What if they had robo race cars going around the track with Robot Wars stuff on them?
Yeah, like Super Mario Kart. And like as you go around, you can take out your opponents whatever way you want to take them out. You could just like come up behind them and burn them, or use your big axe and just chop them up, and then it's the person that gets past the line the quickest. That would be sick. At
high speed. Like, remember that film with Jason Statham, Death Race?
Yes.
Like that, but without people in the cars.
Yeah.
And like they'd have, all the cameras would be running on like really fast so that they could do slow motion action shots. That would be sick. Ace, we need to go and iron that out, innit? Get that plan sorted out, firm that up, and we need to get some investors. If you want to do it, me and it, we'll commentate that.
Yeah, 100%.
That'd be sick. What would we call it?
I don't know. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Oh man. Right. Anyway, before we get out of it, Ace, let's go over our Christmas booty again, because boy, our Christmas booty is big. We love you guys, man. You've been good to us this year, so we thought we'd give back to you at Christmas time, right, Ace?
That's right. We are giving away some amazing prizes for Christmas. We have got a numbskull gaming jumper.
That one I just took off. Sick. Yes. We'll put a picture of that up online.
With the PlayStation logo.
Sick.
We got numbskull gaming baubles.
Yep.
World Rally Championship game.
That's right.
World Rally Championship 5 t-shirts.
Sick.
We got a car sponge to go with that.
Yep.
Official rugby World Cup game. Turtle Beach X-Wing Star Wars gaming headset.
Woo.
And the Just Cause 3 collector's edition, including a replica grappling hook, an art book for the game, a map of the game, loads of stuff. It's going to be sick.
That's sick.
And the big prize.
The big thing.
Yeah.
NVIDIA Shield. Which is basically a device where you can stream HD games. It's direct to your house. There's a whole heap of games that they have if you want to get involved, like in their Geo4 streaming membership as well, including Batman, Arkham Origins, Borderlands, my personal favorite, Ultra Street Fighter 4. And you can also watch 4K Netflix and YouTube videos.
That's
absolutely sick.
That's sick.
Plus, we've got some more stuff, which we're waiting on confirmation for. Yeah, man. So if you want to get involved in that, you want to win all of that, all you have to do is take a screenshot of you listening to How to Kill an Hour and use the hashtag How to Kill an Hour on your social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And yeah, that could be you. There's only going to be one winner, all right? Make sure you're of age, because some of this stuff is adult content, all right? And Ace, we might even put in a bottle of that, whatever we drink for Christmas. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It won't be Babycham.
It might. Why not? Let's try something new, man. Let's try something new. But yeah, that's all you have to do. Hashtag How to Kill an Hour. Do a screenshot of you listening to the show. Plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. You've killed one with myself, Marcus Bronzy.
And me, Ace.